I'm hitting random, right? Right? I'm like 90% sure I'm hitting random repeatedly. Okay. Sure, exploding candle, because exploding candle is great. We'll do the weirdest rector in this case. Because at least with this setup we can detonate the field repeatedly. Enemy units enter with 10 armor, that's not bad when we're blowing up the field. So I want as many of my units to die as physically possible. I don't need to stealth get out over here. You'll explode and start dealing damage to this. I could apply stealth to you. I need to remember that for next time. You die off, which is perfectly fine as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so you're gonna go next. You'll blow up. I could do resolving stuff, but that's not how we do things here. That explosion happens. What does it take to kill you? Anyway. You die off, and then you'll die off to Rector next turn as well. Do I want to bomb? Yeah. There we go. And then you can stay down here. Hello. So, right behind the first one, we will have Bomb 1, Bomb 2, Bomb 3. We'll freeze you, chuck you out onto the second floor, and we'll go. This should kill you. If we're gonna be resurrecting a bunch of units, get me an entombed explosive. We're gonna dump ourselves heavily into the bomb build. None of these are good. Get out of here. I really like Paraffin Thug early on, because we're going to bomb, and anything that lives through the bomb, the Paraffin Thug should finish off. Okay. I don't care for the spells I've currently got, so we're gonna go over here to Merchant of Steel. What do you got? Endless. I don't want Endless. I want a unit with more burnout. Actually, kind of want to give the Entombed Explosive burnout. Treat him like an actual explosive. Remnant. Revenge friendly units gain 1 burnout. And then you just start off with a lot of burnout, but no. I refuse. Reroll and see if we can get Large Stone again. And we can't, but we can get Frenzy Stone, which is about as good on the Paraffin Thug as can get. And then we can give you a heart. And that's kind of our miniature version of what we had last time. But we've already got the Endless Bomb. He dies on the first round, and then he's just resurrected every turn. I can take another unit draft. Sinner's Burden. They only get +5 attack, 4 attack, which isn't too bad. Ooh, what do we got here? We can have you actually get your Slay trigger on as well. You're going up top, you're going on bottom, you're going out in front to absorb the hits, and then you will get the first Slay trigger. And then we can slowly work on having you die. Okay, Entombed Explosive. Detonates you. It doesn't kill off everyone. I know why. Technically I should put the Machine Steward behind it, but that's entirely my bad. The Reconciliator can go to the second floor. He'll meet his maker with the Train Steward. I could start molding. We'll just purge, because none of the other cards really matter. No, I don't want to return you now. I'll let the bomb go off. He gets the Entombed Explosive, which is just as not planned, because this is all going to die. Actually, wait. Paraffin Thug kills him, so it didn't matter. This is your stop. I don't have the good Rector, so none of this is good. I don't have any discard synergy, I actually think. Hold on. Yeah, no, I have none of the discard stuff, so this is all garbage. A second Paraffin Thug with my one that's already upgraded is not worth my time. And I currently don't have enough zero drops that actually is worthwhile. I should actually get rid of the Ice Tornado, probably. I don't need Pyre health, and the spells I've got are good enough. What do we got? Large Stone. If I were to Large Stone something, it wouldn't be any of these guys. Do whatever I get from Stygia. Large Stone Colicalia. We aren't really using Frostbite. I mean, I could Guard of the Unnamed. All of this is just sounding like gibberish, because I'm expecting my units to die anyway, so the Large Stone really isn't that helpful. Yeah, none of this is really great. We'll see if we get a unit from the Concealed Caverns that's worth my time. I mean, I don't hate the idea of copying 5 of these extremely valuable Paraffin Thugs. So you know what, let's just throw something in, because these Paraffin Thugs are really strong. 5 copies. Let's go. And then we're going to just delete everything that isn't the Paraffin Thugs. Or really good explosives. So let's start getting rid of the Train Stewards, because those are terrible. Get out of here. I said you aren't welcome. Hey, Daedalus. I didn't check to see what type of bomb buff he has this time around. Damage shield. Alright, well, that's fine. We don't have quick anyway. Well. I mean, I've no reason not to just play double Paraffin Thugs to begin with. It clears the entire field and gets me the Slay Triggers. And then we'll play another Paraffin Thug. I could just stealth the entire group. Doesn't seem horrible. You take no damage, which is good. And you can attack. The Dreg can die in your stead, and that's alright. We'll just boost our damage on Daedalus by a hilarious margin, and then I'm going to keep another Paraffin Thug, because I might need to play it down here at some point. Anyway. My answer to this is, how about no? You've got stealth for another turn, you kill off these disciples. I can let these dregs die just so I can have something to resurrect. It's not like it's a horrible idea. Will I ever try out Hades? Possibly. I've got a lot of games I'm playing in the background, and really if I just add more, I'm going to become very bored very fast. Anyway, you go die, you'll end up exploding killing this one, but that's actually perfectly fine. No one else takes damage, and so that's good for me. I got no reason to play anything else, so we'll keep moving. Place the bomb here, and Daedalus takes far more damage than he really reasonably should. I wish I could throw another sacrificial lamb out front, but I actually just don't have the space for that. Neat. Like I said, I wish I had space. I guess you're getting played. We kill Daedalus. Sure. Why not? I need time? I'm not exactly short for money right now. But I would just need time and willingness, because right now, in my free time, I do Gemcraft Chasing Shadows, which I've been considering playing because I just tend to mindlessly grind it. And, well, usually when I stream, I usually just do the mindless grinding stuff on the stream, because I usually have a lot of fun with that stuff. Or I'm doing old school RuneScape and continuing to try to get a single pet, which is just never happening. Which reminds me, after this I'm going to do my farming runs, and those things take like 2 hours to complete, because, dear God. Anyway. Before we continue, are any of these good? Endless friendly units? No. Harness the Titan? No. Deep Offering? You know what? This is a time where Deep Offering isn't that good. None of these are good either. Give me more space, please. But I would need to clear up some of that stuff, and then I'd be doing a lot of solo runs of Hades, because I usually try to at least get somewhat decent at the games before I play them. I don't have to be perfect, I just have to be okay. Let's see if I can get a relic that makes this better. 2 units get 30 health, not really. Incantabilities trigger an additional time. These relics are actually trash. This actively gives me negative synergy with my stuff. And this is just kind of meh. Oh, see here. Train stewards, get out. You're not welcome. You're really not welcome. Remnant Banner. Paraffin Thug, you're already showing your worth by being hilariously useful. You don't really need Dark Calling too, but I'll give it to you just because. In fact, it actually might have been a mistake to give you a second level of Dark Calling, but oh well. 15 armor. you're already more armor than we can kill. And if we get to you, we kill you anyway. I don't need the money. I really don't need the money, and I'm not going for high scores. So let's just keep moving on. Flicker stays up here. I am not going to... I can paraffin to start it. Because he'll be at the back, so it doesn't matter, really. You die off, so that's okay. We get more of you, so... One here, damage gets taken onto you. You die. You know what I can even do? Boom. And then, you know what I could even do for this? Boom. All of you die. It worked out perfect. Let's see here. I can't get rid of you this turn. However, we can start with the entombed explosives, so you'll die guaranteed. And that suddenly deals a heck of a lot more damage to everyone. We could drop another paraffin thug up here. I do this. No, it's not going to boost the damage. I should leave one paraffin thug up top just in case. So you die off, and that's okay. We'll have the same dreg die off again. We'll have this dreg die off, and I guess that's all she wrote. I guess we'll just start stacking up paraffins. And why not? You'll get one turn of just free attacks. Yes, so that'll explode, killing both of you. You won't deal the first killing blow, but the second one will be dealt. Actually... I'm actually just gonna Ice Tornado. And we'll do the burnout 4 because you're guaranteed to survive. I'm going to get a lot of slay triggers on me, but that's alright, I think. And then we'll get these to start burning out, or one to burn out. That's 3 slay triggers, but you're dead, so I'll just play all 3. $705. $750. My things aren't actually dying, so that's not great. Ice Storm, I've never seen you before. Where have you been all my life? Because you actually be great in a magic power-based build. Like last run. 2 runs ago, actually. Let's see here. There are no spells I want to upgrade, and the units I want to upgrade aren't that great. So we're just going to go and delete stuff, because money is no object, really. And I don't need an Ice Tornado. I don't need a Frozen Lance, because I have too many. I've got nothing with Consume, so that doesn't matter. Honestly, I just reroll for Holdover, I think. I will make Ice Tornado stronger. This is about the only thing I could think of, because I can then put Rector Flicker on the first floor. And even then, that's like a bit iffy. Here, in case it comes up, you can have 0, and you can have 40. And then we'll delete the Frozen Lance again, because the Frozen Lance is really not that helpful. And we can delete a dreg, and then we'll see what the Concealed Cavern has for us. I'm sorry, what? Purge a card, gain a card. Train jerks to a halt to avoid the chaos portal that spontaneously appeared. The whirring pit tears apart everything around it, sucking at anything that gets too close. Throw something in. Throw in a dreg. Fire offering reverses its pulse, spewing out debris from all over hell. Through the mess, you can clearly see the remains of both Melting Remnant and Stygian Guard. Rare Melting Remnant. Let's see. Bounty Stalker. Stealth 1, extinguish +10 permanently. I like it. Give it to me. Oh yes, no, I agree wholeheartedly. I think I can make him my actual boss killer for Fel. And with that, I'm actually going to purge out another dreg. I wish I had something like a small stone for him, though, so he didn't actually take up as much space, but I also kind of fixed that problem. Alright, with the acquisition of our Waxen Assassin, let's get a move on. They enter with Spikes 4. Considering we're not killing them that quickly, I'm not going to go for the random artifact. Spikes 4 is too lethal on multi-strike characters, no matter how much health they've got. This is a perfect instance, though, of what I need. So the Waxen Assassin will die off very quickly. Oh, and you've got stealth. I forgot you had stealth. Okay, so I made a bad move. Oh well. You die off, so that's alright. Paraffin Thug. Thug. You die, that's okay. Entombed Explosive dies, so that guarantees your demise. Then we can pop up here, let you be molded. The one who is molded is the Entombed Explosive. You all die off already. So you're better here. You die, which leaves you with near nothing. Which I say is perfect. And since you're already on burnout, I actually would rather give you stealth, but instead I'll do that here. I don't need to play the other Paraffin Thug just yet, and actually we'll just let this dreg go up there to die. So you'll be a bomb, but that's okay. Stealth all of you. You gain a lot of armor from this. Like, oh god, you gained so much. Actually, casting this might be good. Not really. Give me the Entombed Explosive. This will be prepared for the next round. Bomb goes off. You're dead. Okay, perfect. And we're going to start placing Paraffin Thugs and smoking them up. And we'll even place the Thug up here. You're not going to die anytime soon, so that's okay. Bounty Stalker will die in 2 turns. That's okay. He'll just wait. This actually probably will kill you. It definitely does. He doesn't even blow up again. Ah well. I don't need Crushing Demise this time around. Why did you have to ruin it last time, game? Why couldn't you just hit one of the Waxen Legion? Had him explode, make this easier on me. I don't actually think the Merchant of Steel is going to help me that much. I could upgrade our Waxen Assassin, but he doesn't really need upgrading. I actually want that Burnout relic if I can find it. I don't have Train Stewards, just give me the 3 health. It's not going to screw me over that much. Alright, Concealed Caverns, what do we get? Historian. I'm sorry, I do have to leave. May the Pyre protect us in our journeys. None of those books, except maybe the Quick Book would have been nice, because that would have been an enhancement, but I really didn't think about that at the time. Oh well. When you play a unit, a random card in your hand is reduced to 0 for the rest of the turn. That can be helpful. I'm gonna reroll and see if I can find anything else. Okay then. No, I rely on my Burnout at very specific times, so the resin block is just better. Because a lot of my units are glass cannons. Don't worry, Zarok, I noticed. Okay, so Fell is armor. Okay, so good Rector. Thug. Stealth. Are you safe? Yes, you'll die, you won't, but I can't do anything about that. Except I can. So, Bounty Hunter out in front guarantees that everything there dies. Wait. Oh. I didn't realize it was permanent. Oh, that is so much better. We're going to put Parathin Thug up here, because I need to clear this so we can deal with these 3 afterwards. And we're going to give you some stealth, except down here on the Icy Tornado on the battlefield of our demise. I actually just kind of want to hit Fell a couple of times. The assassin can die. That is a sacrifice I am in fact willing to make. Thug. Nothing to be molded. Yeah, I can stealth you guys up. You all die, so that's fine by me. Stealth beforehand, because I want Entombed Explosives to go off. I wish for some fish. No, they're all dead, so that doesn't matter. Meaning I could place the other Paraffin Thug up here, and we could just beat on Fell for a little while. I wish it killed them all off, but it doesn't. So I'll have the Dreg up here, and we'll have the Dreg do Burnout next turn. You explode, that's fine. I can't play you because you're one space too large because you're so fat. I don't need to stealth. I mean, I could, but I'd actually rather go up here, gut you in one strike. Actually, no, we stealth. We start stacking stealth. Ah, that suddenly kills you. Yes, yeah, no, that makes sense. If I hit you with enough of these... No, it doesn't work that way. And there's nothing for me to reform. I don't have any open spaces to reform. Your armor is obnoxious. I can ice tornado you, I guess. You're gonna get one burnout anyway, so let's just roll with it. You've missed this train. A bit overkill, but it works. You aren't dead yet. Oh my gosh, Bounty Stalker barely doesn't kill you. Now what are you doing on his train? Oh joy. You know, I'm just gonna start giving these guys a ludicrous amount of stealth. It'll work out in the end. I can't place the bomb there. You're guaranteed to die. I'm probably going to draw what I need, so yeah. You know Waxer Whelp's tougher than he. Alright, get me this Bounty Stalker out again. That will bring it up to lethal. Although I think the Bounty... I surely should have put the Bounty Stalker second, try to guarantee it. Oh well. Unless... hit you up with this. 40, so that's 120. Leaving you at 129, meaning you will not be lethal anymore. Perfect. Meaning we get the extra gold. What, I need to be rich. Gain 1 soul used by certain abilities. Extinguish. Deal damage equal to 15 times the soul count. If we were doing more resurrection shenanigans, we're only recycling 1 card, and admittedly that card isn't that bad. And the Devourer of Death is not a bad tomb card to have. So you know what, we're going to do it, and I'm going to get rid of the other Drek. We'll just replace the Drek that we currently got, and get me another Light of Seraph. I need more space to work with. We will have our explosive build in case everything breaks down. No reason to duplicate anything and no need for gold or money, so we're going to go over here to the Horde. When they enter the room, under your pyre, or instead, enemies get -1 attack. Enemies get -1 attack. I don't think there's any spells I want to keep a hold of. Except, no, not even the molded, because the only thing I actually would really like to do is just make this molded free. Then how often am I actually using Frozen Lance? Let's just make it delete itself. Now what do I got here in the Concealed Caverns? Let's play remove your deck for the rest of the run. But I don't get a lot of money. Aggressive, pyre gains for every 10 gold I've got. Coin has no value here, what better use than to pelt the winged with it? Sure. Why not? It's the fabled fighting spirit of the Hellborn. I would expect nothing less. Your account shall make for wonderful reading. Here's something for your assistance. Best of luck to you in the battles ahead. Oh, good lord. That's not going to be a good number by the end of this. I'm not. Do I want to delete something? Do I get to delete something next turn? Yes, I get the Unstable Vortex. So do the Dark Forge. Let's do the Max Dark Calling so I can have all my explosives keep getting rebuilt. And a foe awaits. Hello. Restore 5 health, but you also don't have a lot. You get 20 armor. That does delete my bomb abilities, and I'm not as strong as I would like to think, even with the one assassin. So I'm not going to take it, because that makes it very difficult for me to actually kill you. I know I made a very, very good decision. Alright. If I leave the Paraffin Thugs, they will die. I want the Dreg down here, because the Dreg exploding should kill both of them. So, good Rector up here, as always. Thug, Thug, Dreg, and I want Entombed then Dreg, I believe. Yes, perfect. Alright. And that'll get rid of both of you and deal a lot of damage to the Gilded Winged. Well, you're obnoxious. We can start stealthing you up. I actually don't mind that right now. Double Paraffin Thugs will get rid of you, so Bounty Stalker plus Stealth will start burning through these front lines, or at least start burning through frontline defenses. So, sure, and I will actually molded a Entombed Explosive to detonate the field again. I don't need to engulf in smoke, because I want the Wickless one to die. So you both can make a wonderful appearance and we'll make you stealthy. Huh. Okay, so if I do this, you explode, you will... So I need to do this here, I think. Why do you take 5? So you take both hits and die. You take 1. Why do you take 5? I'll figure it out at some point. No one really worth reviving. I don't actually want to put out the other Paraffin Thug down there, because this is going to be the bomb room, where I'm going to start cycling bombs to create the big one. But I will keep this one stealthed up to the best of my ability, and this floor will just finish off the remainder from here. So right now these guys both die, but that can be easily changed. Yeah, you die off, so neither of you perish. Why are you taking... Trigger on death. Okay. Never knew the Wilt Wings had a trigger on death. Now the fun stuff. Entombed Explosive guaranteed happens. Devourer of Death. So, hit. You do nothing, then you start striking through. This will guarantee that... Oh god, I don't even want to consider what's happening here. I'm going to make sure he gets a lot of soul. Do you explode dealing damage to everyone? Yes. Oh, good lord. You grow quickly. You know what? Sure. I can even stealth you up instead. And it doesn't kill. No, it does not. But he still explodes. And things happen. I should have... No. Yeah, the location would have mattered. I should have put you here, because that would have killed the Wilt Wing. Dealt 5 to the Devourer of Death. Yeah, that's more sensible. Alright. Is there anything else here that I really want to do at this time? Not really. I can get this guy to start ticking down so he dies off. Alright, and then this Entombed Explosive will be down here. Devourer of Death is just getting humongous. I'm gonna give you guys, do I need to give you guys another Paraffin Thug? Yes, because I'm gonna lose out on the gold if I don't. Sigh. I could engulf you in smoke. I should engulf you in smoke, and then just place this back here and have this guy kill off, because thank God the Devourer of Death only takes up 1 space. Only downside is Bounty Stalker takes up 2. That's a lot of explosions, sir. And you'll die off first, which will kill off the Shade Wings. You will die off when he hops up to the next floor, if he makes it there. If is good. Another Engulfed in Smoke guarantees you die to burnout, meaning you will die last, or you will die third to last, which is perfect, and nothing else needs to be played. Does he live? He lives. I could Devourer of Death. It would guarantee that he dies right now, but I would also lose out on buffs. So, we're gonna grab some buffs. He's not gonna make it past Rector Flicker's floor. It's... With this stupidity. No, there's no way. Molded Devourer of Death. Bounty Stalker alone kills him in 1 strike. He just doesn't die, but Devourer of Death is just a funny way to kill him. Oh, the Rector kills him. Okay, hold on. You're gonna burn out, so we'll just stealth, and then you'll die to get me money. Sorry, Devourer of Death just kills him outright. Can I change that? Yes. Because what should happen... Okay, that'll get me the gold. I fixed it. I think. There we go. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of it. Devour is a massive bomb. It's a shame he gets reset. It really is. Is there anything I would delete if I took free deletions? The Dreg is kind of worthless, and my other, like, 1-cost Frozen Lance isn't actually that good. The Bounty Stalker, with how he's currently set up, will always attack. So... I should just not bother with the duplication or the Merchant of Steel and go to the Merchant of Trinkets. So that's what I'm going to do. So, Forgotten, Boon, Delete Dreg, because Dreg is worthless. Even though he has a burnout card. And delete the other Frozen Lance, because that's also basically worthless. Merchant of Magic. I literally can't apply anything. I literally can't apply anything. Yeah, I mean, I could make it cost-free, but eh. Merchant of Trinkets. What do we got? Extinguish abilities trigger an additional time. What extinguish abilities do I have? Right. Right. Yeah. We're grabbing that. Magic Power is worthless, and Sketches of Salvation has a high likelihood of screwing me over. So, reroll. Spells gain an extra upgrade slot. You know what? Because why not? When a card with Consume is played, 30 damage to front unit. I have one Consume card, right? Yes. Forever Flame is worthless. I could make them free units, so that makes my entire hand free, but there's a point where it just doesn't do anything, really. Why not? Ice Tornado being free is just funny. Reroll. 10 magic power. Sure, if I don't end up playing a molded, I can just hold on to it, I guess. Alright, Seraph. How you doing? You doing alright? That's good to hear. Oh wait! You'll devour my spells. You know what, that's fine. Because I can play my spells in a particular order. I actually had completely forgotten about that fact, and that does kind of change how I play. Ice Tornado is an amazing setup card, so Rector is up here. Thug. Nuke the field. And stealth. Bounty Stalker is alright. I've got nothing to molded, and I've got no reason to play the Smoke Shadow yet. So we'll step on over here, kill you, which kills you off, which doesn't kill the Purifier, sadly. You're fine, so this Paraffin Thug will have to do. And we'll end our turn. Devourer of Death. So some explosions are bound to start happening, but that's okay. You can get rid of the Self-Mutilate, get rid of the Vengeful Shard. Well, it doesn't really get rid of it. This Thug can go up to defend the Rector, because I don't want the Rector taking more damage than necessary. And then after all this is said and done... Well, this actually just blows up most of the field. I forgot that Devourer of Death does that. Paraffin Thug 2, I'll actually deploy here. Those guys are still stealthed, so that's fine. And you guys punch through, so that's also okay. I really wish you guys didn't have like 160 health apiece, but you know what? We'll do a pro gamer move and just deal with it. This will consume this one. Wait, why don't I just play Frozen Lance? Okay. because that's getting consumed either way. We can mold this one, and we will remold Bounty Stalker. And we will remold Devourer of Death. Drop Bounty Stalker in front, because he will tank this one dying. Drop Devourer of Death behind it, because I want Devourer of Death to be ready to explode. And he will explode, rest assured. Should have flipped these guys around, but my mistake. I'm sorry, Devourer of Death will not see these guys explode. That is my mistake as well. Paraffin Thug, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. We'll go here. I don't actually know if Devourer of Death, when he dies, gets the harvest triggers. Does he? Is it the consume pile? It is the consume pile. Do you see the triggers? Okay, how do I see my souls? I don't know. Obnoxious, but not impossible to deal with. Toss out an Entombed Explosive, and he will mostly explode. You die, but that's okay. We can start cycling those. Actually, the Death Devourer. You barely die. If I put you in the front. I need to put you in the back. And that'll kill off you, killing you at the same time. Shard, mutilate, get it out of here. And I don't want to play either of these just yet. We're going to start prepping the second floor to be the one that actually kills Seraph. Alright, now for the fun time. Entombed Explosive goes out in front. You will guaranteed explode, killing everything. And then the Devourer of Death will explode a second time, killing the remainder. You burn out, you die. I wish you two would also die, but that's not happening. I wish the Purifier could go away, but that, you know what, it's okay. Happens to the best of us. Oh no, my Pyre took 2 points of damage, and now I lose 2% of my final score. Hi, Seraph. I didn't realize you're actually popping out now. Well, that's unfortunate. So, this one will burn out, but I want him to burn out. Because I need the other ones to be kind of fine. We can definitely play this. Rest of Seraph's forces don't actually matter that much to me. Bounty Stalker will be resurrected once. He'll be deposited here. He'll kill everything and deal a small amount of damage to Seraph. Oh, sure. I can put down a Paraffin Thug as well at the rear. And that will deal some damage, I guess. Main trick, however, is we're going to start engulfing the second floor and smoke repeatedly. Alright. So, Bounty Stalker. I wish I could play all of these. I should do Bounty Stalker. I will put Entombed Explosive and Devourer of Death up here. It makes more sense. So, Molded gets consumed. Bounty Stalker comes back out. Does he just... No, he doesn't ignore stealth. This is just him killing them after a time. So Bounty Stalker goes in the rear yard. Double stacked of stealth, meaning he loses most of his health. So, he's already dead. Because the order of operations is thus. This man dies from first strike. This man explodes, dealing 75 in total because of the burnout effect. And then this man also explodes, but... Oh, Harvest isn't permanent, or kept. That's disappointing. I guess I would have to say Harvest Enhance? Soul 1? Now he's significantly worse than I thought now. Never mind. Well, it didn't matter in the end because we got such a hilariously overpowered run. We stealth and he dies, so let's just run with it. Oh, sorry, minus 4% to my final score. There's so many relics. Oh well, Covenant 9, here we go. Pyre takes 20 damage at the start of the run. Honestly, doesn't mean a whole lot. I really do like a lot of the cards I got from Melting. Paraffin Enforcer. Friendly unit burnout units gain Rage 2. Alright. Summon 2 draft units. Thank you, Melting Remnant, for all the horrible imagery you give me. You know, that totem isn't actually that bad. That is indeed 4 with double extinguish. Energy for Stygian guard by siphoning power from those around them using some ancient technology that's eluded my understanding. Enemy units enter with Frostbite too. That's actually something I kind of needed to make Frostbite builds work, is the ability to just apply Frostbite. Sweet.